Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, and this one is different than my Instagram channel, which is not Instagram, actually my TikTok channel, which I do a little bit entertaining doodles in that. Yeah, I'm still going to talk about doodles and a little bit more beyond just doing silly doodles, but I'll share with you a little sample of what I do. These doodles here first, and this is one here. Actually, this is kind of something I'm doing on some poster art, but I decided to draw one of these separately. Also, some of these. I do a lot of character with faces on them. Not really any comic strips or anything, although I've done those years ago as for fun. This is just a little sampling of my work, doodle work, that is. Yeah, this one is kind of a play on words. I think it was a joke when I was talking to someone. And a character from a story, a self-published book I've done. But this is kind of another render of that character. But anyway, I'm going to talk about this. I've been drawing since I was maybe a small kid. That's all my siblings would remember. Is if you've always been drawing. And I think back far enough, yes, I have been drawing. I don't know how long. I just remember drawing and showing people, whether in the house or outside, that I was always drawing. And so it's something I like to do, and on the TikTok channel, I'm hoping others are looking at it. They're kind of like sharing, like they're a little bit like tutorials, but more of a funny tutorial. It's like a pun. Some people say I sound like Bob Ross. I have the tonal voice. Well, I don't know, maybe you can tell me that here so in the comments. But I don't know. I don't look like Bob Ross. I don't have the hairstyle or that wig. But anyway, if that kind of adds a little flavor, being that it's drawing, it's not painting, so it's kind of adds to the little humor for that TikTok channel. So I'll probably be doing more on this side. These will be longer videos. And the reason why I'm doing this, I've done a couple of others here. On this channel, I shared my music, humorous music endeavor. At least a couple of samples, because I've been doing this music side of kind of a dad joke thing that started some years ago. It was basically my version or my answer to a viral YouTube video from a children were watching some years ago, and I said, well, I'll do my version. So that's another story, and I'll share that later. And anyway, I'll share the doodle again, because you can look on this channel. You'll probably find the actual song that's associated to this. This was actually when I just recorded, well, I did this drawing, but I recorded this song, and I've done others, this last week in kind of like a theme for Halloween. So this is kind of the artwork that actually became a colorful artwork for the cover art on that actual YouTube video. So you can do a search. So that's what the gist of it. So what I'm going to talk about in this video, I'm going to do, sometimes people say, well, I can't draw. Yeah, well, I'm not trying to show off my work. I'm trying to share my work, and hopefully it encourages people. But in this little part, I want to share that you can actually try to draw circles, lines. You can look at objects and such if you want to take on drawing. But one thing I did, although I didn't need to do this, but I done this as practice, I've actually given those artwork Online they call it fan art. Fan art is like plagiarizing sometimes. They say it's not legal. But you know, you can do those for friends as long as you're not doing it for a financial gain. You know, like you do fan art for a friend. And I did these, the fan arts I did was actually a humorous thing for my son's friend. So he put me up to that. So it was my version of fan art. It's basically anime characters. So so I did those too. And you can do those for fun. And if it's, you know, as long as you're doing it for, for a reason. But if you want to actually learn art, you can start with simple things. Of course, you can get art books and stuff. But if you just want to doodle, one place you can look at is your Sunday comics, or you can look at the comics in the weekly paper. But usually your Sunday comics, there's always a full page of art. And I was looking at one here that is pretty simple, and I would say basically, I'm going to show the cover, but you might recognize these characters if you watch it. Let's say the guy with big nose. If you notice in my drawings earlier, but I only shared a little bit, I draw characters with big noses. So you see the guy that says football scrimmage. He has a large nose. Very simple. He's kind of like, his head is the shape of the upper part of a baseball bat. You can use shapes of objects and then make the characters. That's what this artist did. Probably, I don't know if he was thinking of that shape, but that's what it looks like. And then he's got this huge nose and these glasses. And then he's got a little bit of hair. It's in color. It's probably done in, it's digital art probably now, but it would have been overlay of colors, and then you have half tones and stuff, but they would be draw line art. It would be blue penciled first and that. But you can take things from your comics and actually draw them. And so I'm going to attempt to draw this. So take a look at it, and then first, so you can actually draw this if you want to do it from here. Pause the video and do it yourself. There's basically a baseball shape. You can pencil it in first lightly. There's ovals, two ovals. There's lines. There's almost a circular C on the ear, and this huge nose, which is basically like a letter U. I'm just telling you. Okay, and a baseball bat, which is actually, it's cylinder, but it's circular. You got a curve below, and then you got to go straight up. And the hair, you can just kind of draw it, and then you can draw the shape of it. So we're going to attempt that. So I'm going to look at this, and we're going to draw this. Okay. Anyway, so it's going to be a little bit long video. I was going to keep it at a certain length, but it's YouTube. So we're going to draw, and I usually draw the nose. And so I need to look beyond the camera. So, and I'm going to draw the eyes. And it doesn't have to be exactly like it, but you kind of, and you can do your own version of that character too. Like me, I'll probably do that. I have a tendency of doing this, the baseball shaped head, but you kind of pause to the ear, and you don't have to do exactly. It's the whole thing is to draw the just the shapes, learning to draw the shapes. And I'm going to draw the hair kind of like that. And you can kind of mimic what is, because this is straight line art. So, and so you have the mouth. I'm going to put a smile on it. And I like my TikTok art. I usually, actually it's my regular art. I usually do put my signature eyebrows. The one in the comic strip from the newspaper didn't have that, but that's what mine would be. So it's basically a baseball bat head, shaped head. This is the collar. And, he had a shirt here, and then you can just kind of draw that there. And as simple as that. And you can draw the headline right here, like that. And it's simple as that. So anyway, my TikTok channel is KENO. COM, and that's where you'll see those little short tutorial videos. But I'm doing this because someone on another channel, and I'll just mention it because he said to mention it, Economic Ninja, he does these videos. He's one of a pair of guys. They have these hairdos like like some Johnny Bravo cartoons, but I kind of followed him because of the humor. His is a little more serious than the other guy, but they're both as funny in a sense. So, but anyway, he kind of just shared something to do these videos, and I've done some, but I haven't really taken it serious. And I said I'm going to go ahead and do this, and there'll be 8 more because I've been contemplating doing these videos for a while, and I've been sharing some of the poster art and that on Facebook and other channels, but this is going to be the video. It went beyond the 8 minutes, 10 minutes, and I'm going to do some more of these. So hopefully you enjoyed this part. You can do a screenshot, try to draw it. You know, this is my version of it. Take a look at your Sunday paper, draw it. I'm going to talk about some other things when I'm drawing on the next video. Other than that, have a great day.